Welcome to this tutorial by Living Technologies on how to make completely raw GcMAF for a fraction of the cost with all the products being absolutely raw. I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing GcMAF that's also known as its trade name Bravo.
Welcome to another segment by Living Technologies on how to make raw kefir milk, first of all, for your GcMAF. So our product is called Super Immune Activator. And this product is just 4 different items for a 6-month supply for you to make GcMAF raw kefir milk at home. This is my proprietary blend that I came up with. And I did that for the following fact, that I wanted something that it was super probiotic, as opposed to the Bravo product that you get that is not super probiotic because first of all, it's made in a lab. Second of all, in order to get a 6-month supply like we have, you would have to spend about $800 to $1,000. So their 3-month supply is between $400 and $500. Our 6-month supply, which is right here, is good for 6 months. So that's a 6-month supply for 1/4 of the price, is the way I will put it. I also want to talk about, I'm going to talk about the different products and then how you can use them. So let's get to it. First, I'm introducing these products. This is a kit. We call it our Super Immune Activator Kit. And it contains the following 4 products. We have our raw organic grass-fed colostrum powder that is freeze-dried. I'm going to get into a little bit of each item so that you know where it came from, how we came about using this for our GcMAF Super Immune Activator. This product, the reason why I chose this particular colostrum powder is because it is milked hours after the baby, the calf, is born. So we're giving the calf the opportunity to get their immune system up and running, because colostrum is actually what we mammals need in order to survive and in order for our immune system to be boosted. So it's an immune booster, the colostrum is. So that's number 1. The most important thing also is how the cows are being taken care of and the calves. That's another critical thing for us, that we want to have sustainable type of farms that we deal with. Now, from the Pacific Northwest all the way down to California, we have different dairy farms that ship their colostrum liquid in big trucks to the facility that actually freeze dries this product. And they test each batch, DNA tested, to make sure there's no artificial hormones, there's no pathogens, there's nothing wrong with the milk, that it is organic, that it is grass-fed, so it doesn't have any tainting going on whatsoever. If they do find a batch that is tainted for whatever reason, they will dump it and not use that as part of their whole process to freeze dry it so we can turn it into a powder and then send it to you. So colostrum is one of the key components of the Super Immune Activator product, as well as the Bravo product. And what we do is we actually give you 8 ounces, as opposed to giving you in a 3-month supply, you actually are only going to get about 3 ounces, 2 to 3 ounces. So that's the difference between our product and the Bravo product. Vitamin D3 plus K2, that is not included in the Bravo product. We include it in our product. And this bottle is a 1-ounce bottle. You can get 900 drops out of it. And each drop is equal to 2,000 units. So you can figure it out. For people that are very severely health compromised with different issues, You can use more. You can use up to 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops. Just remember there's 2,000 units per drop depending on your needs. And then what we've done is actually, I'm gonna move this here. First we're gonna go to our proprietary 23 blend probiotic powder that is 100 billion probiotics per each little ladle, which is 1 gram. And there's enough here for a 6-month supply. And all you're gonna need is 1 ladle that's 100 billion probiotics. The reason why is because we have these beautiful kefir grains, and the kefir grains contain within them all of the different probiotics that the milk, the raw, organic grass-fed milk contains, not cooked. Anytime you cook milk, you actually kill the probiotics, you kill the good yeast in it, and you actually kill the good digestive enzymes that are in there for you to digest the milk. So this is the reason why most people are allergic to dairy products. It's because it's been homogenized, ultra-pasteurized, or pasteurized, and all of those are very detrimental to our body. So I'm always suggesting for people to find a source in your local area of raw, grass-fed, or organic raw milk. This is the foundation for you to be able to make a really good, high-quality source of GcMAF with our Superimmune Activator. So let's talk a little bit about the kefir grains. The kefir grains are an amazing substance that came out of the raw milk. And what happened is 7,000 years ago, in the Caucasus Mountains, they used to put them in big bags like udders that they, the sheep or goat, that probably goat or cows that they actually had butchered. And what they would do is they would actually hold the milk in these containers. Eventually, later on, they actually made barrels, oak barrels, where they would put the milk. And what happened is that this woman in the Caucasus Mountains that had this fermented milk, she was just fermenting without the kefir grains in the Caucasus Mountains, one day went ahead and started to clean up the bag, right, the udder that she had, the raw milk, and found these grains. And she was surprised because these grains, and kefir milk, they call it the champagne of all of the fermented milks because it's so effervescent. So that is part of the reason why I wanted to use the kefir grains instead of just using these probiotics, which is what the Bravo product has. So this adds another big extra amount of probiotics. These grains, when you put them in a container like this and you ferment your milk, these grains actually produce 50 billion probiotic count per milliliter. So if you look at that, that is not even a quarter of a teaspoon. So when you're taking a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons or 5 teaspoons and you're actually doing 3 tablespoons and 2 ounces, 3 to 4 tablespoons. So you're going to get a much higher probiotic count using the kefir grains. Also, you're using a live culture that keeps growing. And I'll talk about how to take care of your kefir grains. But for now, I wanted to introduce you to kefir grains and introduce you to how amazingly they ferment the milk and cause the milk to become effervescent, and also cause your kefir milk and your GcMAF that you're going to make with it into a much higher probiotic count for you to heal your gut, for you to be able to heal yourself from different diseases that you may have in your body. And we'll talk about that on our next video about how many diseases there are, what can help you remedy that, why do we get those, leaky gut syndrome. There's all kinds of things that these products in our Superimmune Activator kit will cover. And like I said before, this is a 6-month supply that is included with the vitamin D instead of excluding it. When you get the Bravo product, it is going to cost you for a 3-month supply a minimum of $400 to $500 per kit for a 13-pack kit. So I just wanted to touch on that briefly and give you the difference between the two. And as people that have been doing raw food for a long time are very aware raw is better than cooked. I do want to talk about milk. When you actually drink or eat homogenized milk, ultra pasteurized milk, you will not be able to digest it. Cheeses that are not raw, it's very hard to digest because it kills all the probiotics. So there's these beautiful 750 different varieties of probiotics in the milk. They'll die. The 40 good yeast bacteria that's in there as well will die. And also the digestive enzymes will also die when you ultra pasteurize or you pasteurize the milk. So this is why I am suggesting for people to find raw milk to do your super immune activator, because you'll get a much better quality of nutrition from your food, because this is food. And basically food is key to our life, and this is one of the key things to having your health back. With our 4-item package, our super immune activator kit. So see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.